do this, and then do this, and then did you say one moment?
Nope.
Oh, and I'll
I'm good.
crack my Dr. Pepper, and then I'll say, "What up, dude?"
What's going on?
Nothing much. Doing a Deck Doctors round 2. We got the provisionals this weekend. And
Yeah.
you were showing me this really awesome Bakugo deck.
Yes.
So hit me with the elevator pitch. Is this a deck that we're playing for the provisionals this weekend?
I unfortunately can't do provisions.
Oh.
I get off at 8 a.m. and have to go back to work at 10 p.m. So
Right. I mean, just play
it
fast.
does not work out.
Right? Just play fast. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure enough.
You don't need sleep, and just just swing on them.
Exactly.
Right? You're playing Bakugo.
I
It's
just
simple.
stay up for 30 hours.
Hey, you and me both, brother. It's possible. It sucks.
I'm too old for that now.
All right, man. Hit me with the elevator pitch. What's up with this Bakugo tech? Sell me on it.
I got the decks and I was upgrading it, and I was lucky enough to pull 2 nitros, and I was like, let's see what I can do with this. And then I ended up here.
Okay.
Like,
I pulled
I've got
2 nitros and I ended up here. I mean, that's how every good Bakugo deck starts, for sure.
like I got lucky and got one of each, and then I pulled a random one in a random pack I bought, and I was like, well, I guess I'm building Bakugo first.
Okay. I actually just finished my my playset of nitros literally at locals this past Tuesday. So
Oh, nice.
I 100% feel you here. So 24 attacks. Are we playing minimum? Playing 60. Okay, I like it.
60, yeah. It's a thick deck.
Blast Rush Turbos, 4 long lastings, love it. 4 right swings, 4 explosives, 2 ignitions, 2 beatdown, 4 howitzer. Hit me with a double beatdown as opposed to quadruple front beatdown.
I only own 2.
That would be a
I
good
just
reason
got
why.
my second one last week for my Plus Ultra pack.
Nice. Look at you. It's destined that you're playing Bakugo.
I know, right?
Attack
Well, it took
wise,
me
I
a month and a half.
absolutely love this attack lineup. I actually think what I would do instead of the howitzer impact in the main board, though, I would probably just side it out for the exploding pride that you have in the sideboard.
Okay.
It's a little less risky to play because we are playing the R double front beatdown, right? Because checking a 1 on a 6, it means that your turn's over. it's just done now.
I normally save that for later in the chain, though, after I've blown something up, so it's normally like a 5 or something.
Okay,
but yeah, I get it.
That is
they'll both be on 5, and then pride is more for momentum heavy decks like Ida or Ochako or something.
Right. I'm just trying to get as many people to stop playing this card as possible. The thing about Pride, though, is a lot of people just don't want to block it. Like, it feels really good as your starting move to make your instant explosive releases happen as well, right? So you can be like Pride on the 4 and then play Ignition and then start swinging your explosive releases on the 5s and just like swing and make that happen. I like that play. I like that play a lot. And you cannot open howitzer impact. Yeah. It's just not possible.
No.
It's just not possible.
No.
Yeah.
My 2 beatdowns at least.
Yeah, my suggestion to you would be, as soon as you can, find this other double front beatdowns. I think this is the only reason that Bakugo can be competitive right now. I think without double front beatdown, I think he just struggles a lot. And so like that's the absolute biggest thing that I want out of you is I want 4 double fronts, but I can understand that we only have 2, so we'll keep it at 2 for now.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's the plan. Definitely to have that at 4, and then probably the nitros at 4 when I get them, and then take out the howitzers for those.
Sure, love that.
I know for right now.
I know in my Bakugo deck, I'm not playing Long Lasting Explosion, but I'm playing the Ochako Throw instead. I'm not here to tell a man not to play Long Lasting because it's my favorite card. But have you thought about the throw at all?
That's so good. I have. This is the deck that I built like a month and a half ago, and I haven't touched it since.
That is fair. So I really like the throw because it says that whenever you do happen to pop off with Nitro, giving the throw powerful 2 and then blowing them up that way is really cool. But Long Lasting says that Long Lastings are are really tight or long lastings, say that your signature right swings are really fast, so that then you can give it the +2 damage and then make it work. My biggest issue with long lasting, honestly, is our kill condition, Blast Rush Turbo, or our kill condition, Howitzer Impact, doesn't work with it. And that's like the hardest issue, is I have to weave in long lastings and Blast Rush Turbos effectively in order to feel good about it.
I don't know.
Yeah. Jellyfish in the chat also says the throw into instant explosive release also feels really good, which I completely agree. Right, instead of the exploding play, you just like guarantee hit them for the thing, and then you could just like swing as much momentum as you want with instant explosive and nitros, and then finish up with the Blast Rush Turbo that hits for a bajillion.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Onto the.
I had thought about taking the howitzers out for it for now, and then maybe taking long lasting out when I get the other 2 cards that I'm trying to take out or put in.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Make this the throw.
Yeah,
Okay.
like take out the impacts or the howitzers for the throws, and then take out long lasting as I get more nitros and beatdowns. Because then it would give me another high attack because the Ochako's high.
Yeah.
Which I wouldn't really. I mean, I guess I would open it if I have to.
Honestly,
but,
this deck sucks at blocking. this deck is very much hey man, I'm gonna find these double front beatdowns. I'm not gonna really care about building. No, yeah. I'm just gonna swing on you every turn that I can.
I block once or twice, and then I just try to kill you this next turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I dig this. I dig this a lot. I like losing the long lastings for 2 double front beatdowns and make this my 2 of, and probably just let this rock. This is a cool looking list.
Mm-hmm.
Since we have the double nitro explosion, I want to talk about your foundation lineup, and I have some neat ideas and neat thoughts now that I've essentially played this deck, right?
Okay.
Hit me. I want to hear your pitch for the foundation lineup, though. Like, what are the cards that are important to you? What are the cards that you are looking to maybe squeak out? What are you thinking?
Obviously, requesting assistance is a must-have first. As many of those as I can get. Amphibious is good because I can remove cards from my card pool, so I want to see that as much as I can. Rescue Completed is just really good.
Yeah, it is a good one.
I love that card.
It is a good one.
And then the encouragements are there for if they don't interact, so I can't get rid of stuff during my kill turn with the nitros. I can get rid of it if they don't block it.
Yeah, I agree.
The agitation is just there for extra card draw to get the extra gas.
I dig it. I think the biggest card that you're missing out of your list, and a card that I'm wanting to put into my list, is actually it's not Short Circuit. It is the other one. I just put it at 2 of in my chocolate deck. I have to look. It is Shock Treatment. Shock Treatment is a stunning way to use your ability, use your momentum that you are gaining, not on a powerful, right? I can instant explosive release and steal 2 momentum, spend 1 of that momentum to stop the thing that's going to stop my Blast Rush Turbo, play Blast Rush Turbo, and then blow you up with the other momentum. I think that is such a good use of momentum, and it feels really good to just build them in with double front beatdown. Okay. I want to play that card at like a 3 of, and maybe even take out like the specialized sounds. Right, I think Shock Treatment might actually be the thing that gets to push this deck up and over the hump of like my opponent is playing a hyper defensive deck. Yeah, I'm just going to build in a couple Shock Treatments, commit the pieces that matter, and then murder you with Blast Rush Turbo. Right, like if I get Shock Treatment double, let's fight bad guys. You just don't get to like really play good defense against me, right? Jellyfish says requesting assistance allows you to reuse capabilities has won me countless games. I think that's totally fair. I know in my testing, I haven't enjoyed capabilities very much. Every time that I've won, it's pretty much always been on the back of Blast Rush Turbos.
I have capabilities in there, but like for the most part, it's just mostly just the nitro ignition into whatever.
It's a solid 1 or 2 of. I think that's fair. I think we'd have to like cut something out of it, which would be like maybe the agitations. I think Rescue Complete is too important for this deck because it's +1 speed, +2 damage, and Bakugo. Maybe you could cut the specialist of sounds, but then we're like losing a
I
lot
could
of low
probably do
blocks.
specialist of sound, but yeah, I don't have a lot of blocks, which is where that comes in.
Because like this card is just like only good on let's fight bad guys. I'm not a fan of personally. That is an insane take. This is +2 speed. that is the world's hottest take. Huh.
Mm.
That says my Blast Rush turbos are 7 low for 100. If you thought you were blocking something
Yeah,
before, you are definitely not blocking it now. It also
yeah.
says that my first move, right, like this Nitro becomes a 7 high for 4, so then it doesn't get blocked, and then my instant explosive releases are live. Like I think there's a lot of value in Let's Fight Bad
Mm-hmm.
Guys. You could maybe commit
Yeah.
it down, toss it down to like a 3 of, right, and then that's where you could put in your capabilities. But I don't know, man. It's a spam, like it's a 1 diff. We're
Yeah.
playing. I know we're only playing 2 1-ofs, but we want to play 4 of it. So I think this card's
Yeah.
got hella value.
Yeah. I had capabilities in there, but I just didn't see myself using it very often.
And that is
Like
important.
I had 2 of, and then I brought it down to a 1 of, and I was just like, I on the turns I actually had it going. It's just Nitro Explosion, just a powerful one, is gonna end the game anyways.
Shock treatment also like gives you like pseudo ways to play against Kirishima, right?
Yeah, I've been thinking about that lately because that's about the only card on those symbols that deals with coordinated.
That or charged up, which is not charged up,
Yeah.
jolt. And jolt says
Yeah,
commit
Jolt
the coordinated as well, but
is
like it doesn't
committed,
feel
yeah.
great in this
It's
deck
not a
because it's a
fury, so
3 mid for 6 or whatever. Like that's
yeah.
it's not that great. Thoughts on
Yeah.
burst speed? I think burst speed is one of the greediest cards that you can play with double front beatdown. It's sick when it works. Because the timing is you discard the top 2 with double front beatdown. As soon as burst speed touches the discard
Yeah.
pile, you burn them and then build it in and then blow it up and Bakugo for 2 damage, burn them again. It's
Yeah.
so cool. And I think it's if you want to play Bakugo not under the air symbol, I think that we are down to
Mhm.
play that card. I think it's cool in like Death or Fire because you get Shigaraki stuff as well to
Yeah.
help support the burn. But I don't think that it's necessary in the air build because of how much spam we get to play.
Yeah. I had it in there originally, and I got rid of it for, I think it was requesting assistance when I switched to air.
Requesting assistance?
So it seems
Yeah.
really good. And I didn't have
Requesting's
the
crazy.
beatdowns at the time, but now I have the beatdowns. Like, that would be good, but what would I take out for them? And I don't think anything's really that. I mean, you could make an argument for Destined for mainstream success, but that helps me check well and gets my
Oh, that's just
kill turns
draw more
going
cards.
better. And it's just like, yeah.
That's honestly
Like I
that's
get
draw
one for
more
that. I get
cards.
one for agitation. If they block, I can just string out my turns better because of them. So it seems better in air.
Destined for mainstream success is draw more cards so that I can discard them off of latent skill and long and Cinder's right swing.
Yeah.
That's what that card says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why I think I switched that out for, it was either that or the requesting assistance, because I did have those in here at one point.
Yeah. If we absolutely positively wanted to put the capabilities in, right? Like if you feel like you are not killing people quite enough, I think taking encouragement down to a 3 of would be fine. I think putting agitation to a 1 of would be fine. If you wanted to put Let's Fight Bad Guys down to a 3 of, I don't think that that's the right play, but you certainly could. I think those are 3 options that you could have to mess around with it. I think my number 1 pick would probably be encouragement down to a 3 of,
and then put the capabilities back in.
Mm-hmm. I mean, because
That
the other
does
is just
sound
right. Like being able to put 4-12 on a turn off of 2 momentum whenever you've done this stuff, it's just like super crazy good. Like it's really, really good.
Yeah, and then of course if you have the requesting assistance, you can just do it again.
Right. Correct. Very much so. Right, and that's what we're saying.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. I mean, I could take out the encouragement for it because then I still have the 3, and it's mostly just so if they don't want to interact with me, I still get to get my game plan going.
100%. And that is that's here. We'll go ahead and put it in at the 1 of.
Yeah.
We will find it. Beep 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 beep. Capabilities 1 as we do this. And then, oh, you still think that there's 3 in there. Okay. Boop. We haven't messed with our block zones at all because honestly, like we just like this card doesn't have a block.
Yeah,
It's a
that's what
4 high.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just doesn't. It just hey, it just don't got one.
Yeah.
I think I drop SOS Specialist of Sound and keep encouragement at 4. I mean that's another option. What do you think?
Yeah.
Fuzzy?
I mean that is true because specialist sound is more like if I check it, I get the to kind of see what I'm gonna deal with next. But like it doesn't really do much if it's on board. I mean, yeah, it's minus speed, but like
This
I'm not
card
blocking that often anyways.
essentially counts as 2 foundations on your opponent's
Yeah,
turn to block a thing, right? And your deck is
yeah.
probably going to get to block
Which is
one
why I
thing
had it, but I don't
per
really
turn,
block to it. Yeah.
right? And so
Which
like
is why it's like it's all right.
so if you want to, I mean you could also just take all 4 of these and just put them in the sideboard, right? So
Yeah,
we'll
fair
put
enough.
encouragement back up. We'll drop the specialists down to 0. We'll put 2 on the sideboard, right? And then we'll put it down to 0. And if we wanted to, we could put it in the second capabilities, but realize that like it's just not going to be live very much, and we're not allowed to play it on turn 1
Yeah.
because we're playing a 1 check. We have to play it on turn 2, or our
Yeah.
goal is to just build it in with double front beatdown. That would be the sickest
Fair
thing
enough.
ever,
Yeah, that's true.
right? And so the
That
more
would be
copies we
cool.
play, the more
The
likely
more
that happens,
chances that happens. Yeah, that's true.
right?
You can go back and do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For encouragement, double shock treatment. I think shock treatment is actually the real spice of this deck. Actually,
Yeah, I've been putting shock treatment on a lot of decks. I've been trying to get more of them recently, and everybody's like, "I don't understand." I'm like, "Hey, don't worry about it.
You will.
You don't have to understand.
understand.
You'll figure it out soon." I actually have it in a different deck that I have. I built Ochako 2 on Chaos, and I put it in there just to mess with people.
Choco 2 on Chaos. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, man. Anything that you vehemently disagree with? Is there anything in here you're like, nah, I'll probably just change that when I'm off stream.
That actually looks good.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your help and your support on Patreon, helping the dream work, and good luck at work while the provisionals are happening. Okay.
Yeah. All right, man. You too. Good luck.
All right. We'll see you.
Peace.